Hello and welcome. I'm NJYOSH and we're back in Bannerlord in the Warsails DLC. Now, we are not where we left off. I had spent some time, while not recording, just doing some trading, moving around the map. I was making some money, then spent a large chunk of that money on a new horse, just because it was way better than what I was currently using. And I did stop playing where I did for two reasons. A couple of reasons. One, we have some skills we want to use. I didn't want to use them up off camera. But two, we have our younger brother has reached age 11 and needs guidance. And we just received a courier from Rega, who's part of Southern Empire? Am I forgetting that correct? Yeah, Southern Empire, I believe. Offering me a contract as a mercenary. So let's deal with skills first. We'll take care of our own. Let's see, in charm, we want to get additional renown when the tournament is won, because we do enjoy tournaments. Let's do this. We're going to go with... Yeah, I think we're going to go with knowledge. We're going to increase his abilities in steward. Ooh, or do we want to go trade? No, we're going to go with steward. And got some ability in scouting. Okay, that's fine. I'm not sure I've really ever done much mercenary work. But let's give it a shot. So we are now part of the Southern Empire for the time being. Let's just see what's going on here. We are at war with the Aserai. That's feel a little bad about that given our history, but you know, war is war. What are we carrying as far as trade goods at the moment? We have a lot of velvet. Looks like it's mostly valuable in maybe Britannia. Let's go down to Ortesia and see where its value is down here. So this is the direction we were heading. Now we don't have a particularly large group, and we are not very well leveled. I have been holding my troops at a lower level deliberately to decrease costs. We may have to make adjustments to that plan, though. Alright. So I'm just doing a quick scan down. I'm keeping an eye on both the color over here, which tells me my profit margin, and the color here, which tells me how much this particular settlement values it. See, velvet is very valuable here. Let's go ahead and sell all that. Ooh, I'm tempted to run back up and buy more. So that's a 3 grand profit there. We're gonna go ahead and sell... Yeah, we'll sell all that iron. And salt's not good here. I mean, I paid very little for this clay, so I'm kind of okay with letting it go at a lower price than I would normally. Alright, 5 grand, not bad. Actually, I didn't look what... Do you have anything that is particularly cheap? It's pretty cheap for grapes. Ooh, sorry. Okay. So date fruit is actually a really good potential deal here. So we may buy some of that. I don't want to get too high in cost. Nah, you know what? Let's just buy it all. Wool is a good price. But I think jewelry is going to be worth picking up. Let's keep it no higher than about that 300 mark. Alright. Was there... No, there was not a tournament. There were no quests. Let's... What prisoners do I have, even? I don't even remember. Oh. No, we're gonna ransom them all. Not terrible, but... Alright. Now, we're at war with Quays. We don't... with, Aserai as mercenaries, so we're not going to go over there. Let's head... I kind of want to head back up here. You know what? No. Let's head back up here. Let's make one last kind of profit run before... joining in the war. Ooh, that is quite cheap, isn't it? And then I'm wondering if this is also grapes.
So who are you then?
Buy them. Alright, so we have a lot of grapes. Oh, and actually... let's see. Probably should have... probably should have done this. But first... I would have gotten the grapes a little bit cheaper, but that's okay. All right. What's this group of bandits doing? Let's take care of these guys. Then we need to find a market for all these grapes. Alright, you're the new captain. I'm going to call myself Captain of the Horse Archers. We are still working on our crossbow skills. Okay. That hit me to 100 on riding. So that's good. And we'll let our troops join in now.
Charge! Yeah!
Oh, that train up this recruit into another archer. Boy, I'm tempted to take this for the 2.2% party speed. But I do a lot of archery. This 2% party speed, I think, is just... Well, really, how much difference is that going to make? A couple of hundredths of... Yeah, I'm going to have to go with that. I would have liked that speed increase, but I don't feel like it was enough of a speed increase. Oh, and we have a attribute point and a control point. Or a focus point. That in trade. All right. Continuing. I'm going to go to up here, because I think that's one place that grapes were showing as valuable. Sanopia and Emperor, yeah, whatever. Sanopia was the really valuable area. Where was that? That was all the way over here. You know what? Maybe we should head that way instead. Ooh, wouldn't mind taking on a group of deserters. They generally have very good loot. Five cavalry, not great. If those are cataphracts, they could do a lot of damage to my low-tier troops. Oop. As I knock stuff over. Nothing really significant to work with terrain-wise. Attacking right into the sun, which is cool. Let's drop you into a shield wall.
Now move, archer! Move! Soldiers, move! Take over command! Yeah!
Let's get these guys upslope.
Forward! Move! 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 Move!
That's what I didn't want.
Everyone, sergeants in charge.
I can't manage everything. Hopefully you make intelligent decisions. Gotta deal with these heavy horse. I'm getting hurt. I gotta break off. Alright, that took care of that one, at least. There we go. Nope, I think we lost pretty much all of our horse archers. Alright. Well, these are higher tier troops for the most part than I usually take. But we are going to have to make that change. Oh, we need to actually see if any of this stuff is better than what I've got. Not for me, but... Okay. Now, what do you want? You like one-handed. You're okay with a bow. I might want, even though it's slightly slower and it's worse in most of them, but it has longer reach. So we're going to try that. That's a lot less damage. Give you a pole arm. I don't think that's actually worse, so we'll switch that. Okay. Oh, wait. Check trades. Actually, sell off this stuff, too. Ooh, charcoal's pretty valuable here. So is date fruit. But not as valuable as it could be. Well, you know. Sell some grapes. Oh, do I wait and go to a tournament? I think I do. 'Cause I gotta wonder if that counts. The influence I gain count. Would like my... Oh, the tournament ended. Oh well. Alright, let's move on. In that case. Where are we headed? We're heading up to Senapia, right? Let's go via... this route. Family food, not interested. Grain for 8. It's not bad. What do I got? I've got 60. Nah, we're good. Extortion by deserters. I don't know that I've got enough troops for that. Let's recruit a few more troops. Now let's try it.
Hey, so who are you?
Alright. We'll stay here with the village so they we can have their support as well. Even though their villagers won't be too successful. Ooh.
Infantry, move! Move! Soldiers, move! So follow your sergeants! Troops! Forward! You heard it! Now move!
Oh. You know what? Let's change you. Oh, we can't. All right. All right, hang on. Let me do that. Change that to that. All right, and then set 3
Sergeants, take command! Whoa!
Alright, they only have 3 cavalry. That's not too bad.
Infantry, move! Troops, forward! Soldiers, move! Warriors, soldiers, forward!
Get away from my troops.
Take over command!
Alright, you're on foot. You're less of a danger. We will let you guys handle that. I gotta do something about these archers. Hopefully not get knocked out in the process. See you over there. All right, time to move these guys up to a tier 3 troop. Oop, nope, sorry. Ooh, put some good loot there. I'll check that in a sec. Thanks. Honestly, not in a great position to turn down the money. I mean, I've got a lot of money, but I'm also bleeding money out. Okay. I think I want to do Raise the Meek. Yes, please. I feel like maybe I should have kept those arrows. Wondering if this would be all right. So this is two-handed. Oh, I'm not really training my two-handed, am I? No, two-handed sucks. All right, so we're gonna go with that. We're fine. Fine the way we are. Ooh. Yes, please. I'll sell that. Seems like a good deal. That leather's pretty good. It's only one piece. I'll buy it. Let's sell off the rest of this stuff too. And keep moving. We do want to stop at Senopia. And then we will get more into the combat zone.
Aye. So who are
Two bands? Yep, we can do that. We are faster, but not by much. Oh, I think this is still... Okay, you're my prisoners. I don't know which way to go. This could be a big improvement. But doesn't help me right now. Alright, these are just looters. So I don't want to actually take up a defensive position at the river. That hurts me more than them. Oops.
Yeah!
We will patiently wait.
Soldiers! Soldiers, move!
Put our archers out front.
Footmen troops!
Let's spread you out a little more.
Forward! Right! You heard that, lad? Move!
And now we'll wait. Actually, you know what? I might. No, I'm going to stay mounted. I might dismount that companion. I'm going to leave him in charge of the archers for a while.
Attack! Charge!
Easy enough. Gain some influence. Alright. Let's complete the journey up to Sanopia. I'm not sure it's necessary, really, because I've been finding good trade deals, and honestly, the word that was I think it's grapes were valuable up there is probably expired. That's where I set out for, so. Oh, your clerk the clerk at the brewery has caught one of your foremen skimming from the funds you used to purchase raw materials. Luckily, you did not take much, and you readily confess. How do you prevent this from happening in the future? You can make an example, hand him over to the town authorities, encourage them to apply a pull penalty, branding as a thief and exile from the town, which increases my reputation for being cruel, honest, 30% chance of workshop losing 10% of its revenue. I can appeal to the men's better nature. You plead for leniency for your foreman and beg them not to take advantage. I increase merciful, and workshop loses 5% of its revenue. But not guaranteed. This is not guaranteed to lose any. Complex scheme of bookkeeping, even though it will make purchases more onerous and slow down production. You increase reputation for being cerebral. Workshop loses 5%. Treat all your workers as potential thieves, having them searched, coming and going from the workshop. No. I think we're going to increase our reputation for being merciful at the loss of 5% of its revenue. Step the first. Let's sell off that stuff. Nothing here jumps out at me. Grain's pretty cheap. Flax is pretty cheap. Raw silk is quite cheap. Potential for a 4 times markup. Velvet's pretty good too. Velvet and whale oil back and forth between like the Volandi area and here seems like a trade route to me. All right. We're not going to bother though. What is your... Need help with brigands. Okay. Well, I do like that quest. Oops. I forgot I still had prisoners, didn't I? Ooh, fun. I like fighting on the road.
Soldier move! Soldiers, move! Forward! Warriors, move!
You know what? Let's have you dismount.
Infantry! Forward! Men, move now! Troops, move! Soldiers, move!
Just trying to give everybody a better angle to start.
Soldiers! Forward! You heard it! Now move!
Oh, still shooting a little short.
Give him hell! Brute charge!
Do I need these kind of tactics with a group of 14 looters? No, not at all. A little bit of renown. See if I can trap them in the peninsula. There we go.
Advance! Go!
Less patient this time. Missed him. Need to change the order of the weapons slightly.
You bastard! Come on! We won!
Wait, what? Are you... Frustrating. That should not have happened. Alright, you know what? You're gonna get a sling and some stones for the moment. So you at least have something ranged. So I'm currently doing all thrust damage, but boy, if I... If I pick up a bill hook, that might change. Alright, let's get into the Southern Empire here. Do any of these prisoners... Just a looter, huh? Oh well. Hello. You know what? Those last few are on maybe not the best deal, but let's decrease our weight. That's a good deal. It's actually still a good deal. We are going to pivot away slightly from primarily being traders. Increase the size of our army a little bit. Actually, might pick up a few more horses. Alright. Start looking for ways we can help in the Southern Empire. Wouldn't mind finding some tournaments either. Sea Raiders give good loot. I think this edge is about as good as I can expect.
Footmen, forward! Move now! Form a wall! Warriors, change formation! Troops, move! Right! You heard that, lad? Move! Troops, dismount!
Yeah, they're mostly going to have shields.
Kill them all!
Ooh, that's what I didn't want. Okay. Cornered by ones with pikes.
Infant, move to enemy! Attack!
There we go. Lost a recruit. That's okay. It happens. Uh, 82 thrust speed. That's slower and it's shorter, so no. That makes an easy choice. Let's add another focus point in horseback riding. Take a few more troops. Yeah, our speed is starting to decrease. I am tempted to take out this hideout. Partially injured, which is not great, but hopefully I can succeed in our stealth mission. Okay. Leaving a few of the recruits behind. That's fine. Is he coming up? It looks like he is. Don't feel super familiar with the layout of this one, so I feel like there are a lot of layouts of hideouts, a lot more than there were in the past. It doesn't feel like you need to... Oh, almost didn't see that guy there. It doesn't feel like you need to slow sneak quite as much as you did in the tutorial. Like, I feel like you can get away with full speed movement. That was problematic. Yeah, I feel like you can get away with just moving a little bit more than you could. Oh, does... Yeah, I was going to say, I thought he came across the bridge. That guy's heading away. So we can go ahead and take this guy out. Alright. That's proving problematic with the shields. Almost can't do a from the back attack on these guys. Be very deliberate about the angle. Where's this guy walk to? Okay, he turns around. Ooh, I hope I'm hidden here. good he fell off the back. I was going to pull him off if he didn't. That was ugly. That was crap. Alright, let's bring them in. Is heading that way.
Come on!
At least that little battle wasn't going very well. Alright. I am not going to fight you. As I am hurt and you have a shield. Oh! Did not even see that one come in. Okay, at least you don't immediately fail this. Was any of that worth swapping? Yep. All right. Well, I'm going to need to heal up. See, now this is where that other one may have been the smarter... The other choice for healing may have been the smarter one. The 30% recovery of lost hit points after each battle. I don't know. Let's see. Go with the cavalry, because I'm usually mounted. Alright, let's head to Daniska. Check our trades. Nothing interesting. Fish is cheap. Fish is quite cheap. But not so is hardwood. Fish and hardwood run to Le Caron. Wouldn't be a bad route. But that's not what we're here for. We are going to rest, heal our wounds, and also end the episode, because it's getting to be that time and I have to go to work. So, we'll pick up again here in a day or two, depending on whether I'm playing Bellwright or Bannerlord. I don't know. We'll see what the schedule looks like. So, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and we will see you next time.